Hi guys, so we figured we'd do something fun today for our last day in Universal, and we're actually going to do the Universal Studios tag, which we've never actually done a question tag before, so this is a first for us. We're just going to do a couple questions at a time, move around because everywhere is really loud and it's a really busy day in Universal today. So let's kick it off with our first question. When did you first visit Universal Studios Orlando?
That had to have been with you because I had never been before.
Was that for my 21st birthday, or did we just do Disney then? I think we did Disney and Universal for my 21st birthday. So yours, it would have been my 21st birthday, so a few years ago.
Would have been my my 20th birthday, would have passed not too long ago. So yeah, I was 20 years old and I had never been to Universal before.
My first time out here, I was 11. I was here with my parents and my grandparents. But so that was over a decade ago. It's been a while. Let's see. Question number 2. Which park is your favorite, Studios or IOA?
Studios. This is Studios, right? Yeah, Studios.
Why?
Gotta be my favorite. Because so IOA has all the looky stuff.
Yeah.
I think in IOA or the Studios has all the
better rides.
The better rides, and plus it's got Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So
I completely agree, except my favorite is IOA because I like all the theming and stuff. I love Lost Continent. I love Hogsmeade and the castle ride. I do think the Studios has better rides, but IOA has always been my favorite side, actually.
Okay.
What's your favorite ride at Studios? This side.
This side, Rip Ride Rocket, hands down.
Mine is the Mummy. Rip Ride Rocket's a very close second, but mine's definitely the Mummy.
Mummy's pretty good too.
I remember when I was here for my first time when I was 11, I kept making my parents, my grandparents go on it a bunch of times with me because it was my favorite ride and I just couldn't stop going on it. Okay, and then last question for this section, and then we'll move. Somewhat related, what is your favorite ride on the other side, or in IOA?
The Hogwarts Castle ride.
The Forbidden Journey?
The Forbidden Journey.
I think my favorite is also Forbidden Journey, but Hulk is a close second because I do like the thrill coasters, but the theming in Forbidden Journey really just can't be, can't be beat. Okay, so that's the first 5 questions. There are 20 altogether. We're gonna change venues, do a couple things, maybe ride a couple rides, and then we'll see you guys in a bit.
Alright.
Okay, what is your least favorite ride in Islands of Adventure? This side that we're on right now. We're in Hogsmeade now, by the way.
I don't have one. I like them all. I really couldn't give you...
I know which one you don't like. Marvel is over here.
Oh, Doom.
He doesn't like the droppy rides, like the ones that will doo-doo-doo. He doesn't like those,
Doom,
so...
No. Okay.
Doom is your least favorite. There's one by Hulk that's like a teacup type ride, and I don't like those because the only thing that can make me feel nauseous when it comes to a roller coaster is the spinny ones. So, no. That's definitely my least favorite on that side.
She could never ride with me because I go big or go home on those, man. I crank on that wheel, make it spin.
He can't do the straight drops, and I can't do spinning. Okay, question 7. What is your favorite show?
The Beat Builders.
The Beat Builders? Beat Builders is a really good one. The makeup and special effects show, which we didn't see this time, or we haven't seen it the last couple times, but the makeup and the special effects show, that one is definitely my favorite.
Okay. We'll have to see it next time.
Absolutely. Okay, favorite seasonal event. You've only been here for one seasonal event.
Yeah, and
that was the Christmas.
That was Christmas, and that's when they first did the Hogwarts show,
which
Hogwarts
was amazing.
Which it was. So yeah, there you go. That's it.
Before this year, before the first time they did the castle projection show on Hogwarts, I would have said Halloween Horror Nights, no doubt. But I don't know. Halloween Horror Nights still might be my favorite, but definitely the Christmas time castle show is a very close contender.
Okay.
Because that made me cry, but Halloween Horror Nights is just so fun.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That one's kind of a toss-up for me. 2 more questions left in this set. Number 9. Where's your favorite place to eat in the parks?
I haven't eaten at a whole lot of places.
Like in the parks, yeah.
Yeah. There's 3 broomsticks. I've eaten there.
You've eaten at Mythos.
Mythos is pretty good. Like out of the place, Out of the places
It's hard to
that
beat
I've
Mythos.
At the places that I've eaten here, Mythos is gonna be number 1.
We'll have to expand your repertoire a little bit more.
Yeah, I want to do the one next to the Jurassic Park. Right. There's like a restaurant.
The pizza place?
No.
Oh, you have eaten at that one.
Have I?
With my parents in November. We did eat there. That was when Dad got mustard on his white shorts.
Oh, that's right. That one was a good one.
Okay, so yours is Mythos. Mine is also, and you know this, mine is definitely Mythos. That is my favorite place on all of Universal property to eat. Out of everywhere in City Walk, out of everywhere, like in the parks, I absolutely adore Mythos. So yeah, definitely Mythos. Okay, and last question of this set. Do you have a favorite drink in the park?
Yes.
What?
The lemonade.
That frozen lemonade you had yesterday?
Frozen lemonade. Yep.
Frozen lemonade?
It's gotta be, and I know yours is butterbeer.
Probably. I'm trying to think like alcoholic drinks as well. I don't really drink a lot of alcoholic beverages in the parks just because it's so expensive. So yeah, I'm gonna be like lame and super basic and go with butterbeer.
Butterbeer it is.
We are now in the cartoon area and we're gonna do some more questions. Okay, so Brent,
Yes.
neither one of us will be able to answer this very well. What's your favorite hotel on Universal property? The one that looks like a small town in Italy. The one that Allie used to work at.
Oh, yeah. That one, well, it looks pretty good, but we've never stayed at it.
No, we've never stayed at a Universal resort, which we will definitely change that, but that's the only one we've ever even really been to and like looked around.
Which it
for
does
any
give
length of
you,
time.
does give you a feel of, well, I mean, I've never been to Italy, but
What I feel like Italy feels like,
yeah.
if that makes any sense. But no, it is really, really nice, and I think that would probably have to be both of our answers because that's the only one either of us really have any experience with. So we'll have to change that. Okay, number 12. What's your favorite City Walk restaurant? I don't know what you're gonna say.
Panda Express!
Oh my god.
Cowfish.
Cowfish. Samesies. What's your favorite night spot on City Walk?
Ooh.
Neither of us have ever been to any of the clubs
My
on City Walk.
bad.
So that's something we'll both have to change as well. We're both well over drinking age, so we'll have to work on that because neither one of us have been to any of the clubs on City Walk.
Yeah, I'm not a go out and party kind of guy.
And I'm not really either, but like, I guess we just haven't.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, let's see. Oh, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream at the place in Diagon Alley that I can't pronounce? He's gonna be super lame, and so am I. Both of us have super basic
all I
answers.
really ever get is chocolate ice cream.
Yep, and mine is the butterbeer, for sure. But I've also never tried anything else. I do want to try the lavender and Earl Grey one. I'm just scared because I feel like I would like it. But the flavors in there are so weird that I'm afraid to try them because they're like $7. So if I don't like it, that's like $7 wasted dollars.
$7 just boop gone.
But butterbeer for sure. And I knew you were gonna pick chocolate. Okay, and last one for this set. What's your favorite snack in the parks, Brent?
Churros.
What constitutes as a snack?
Well, what are you thinking?
I like the hot dogs. The hot dogs are all like the quick service stands.
Yeah, I think anything at a quick service stand could be considered a snack. So yeah, hot dogs would be considered.
They have Nathan's hot dogs here. I really like the hot dogs.
So there you go.
Okay, we'll see you guys for this final and last set when we find another place to sit down that doesn't have obnoxiously loud people or music. Hi everybody! So the last time I talked to you was actually when we were in Universal doing our Universal Studios tag, and while I was editing that video I noticed that the audio and the video were a little bit off, and it was something that I just couldn't fix by editing it because for some reason, I don't know, it seemed like it was off different amounts in different places, so it wasn't something as simple as just like shuffling it back half a second or however much it was off. It was actually like, it was going to be super tedious, so I figured I would just go through the last few questions with you guys, just me. Brent's at work. Well, actually, I'm at work, but I'm on break. I figured we'd go through the last few questions together. I just finished listening to the audio, and I wrote down our answers, so that way I can share with you guys. So, the next question was, what is your favorite attraction that is no longer here? For Brent, he chose the Dragon Challenge, but I think that's actually the only ride that he's experienced leaving, and mine was Jaws. The next question, if you could invent any new attraction, what would it be? Brent basically said he doesn't know because he's not creative, which isn't really true, but I think I just put him on the spot with that question. But he did say some kind of interactive shooter game like Men in Black, but you're not in a cart. So I don't know if he means something like laser tag, but you're shooting aliens or something. Mine was kind of similar to that. I think it would be really cool if you have a game that uses the interactive wands, and it's kind of like a laser tag setup, like, you know, you're on teams or whatever, and you use your interactive wand to cast spells at the other team to, you know, knock them out or get your points or whatever, like dueling, but with the interactive wands. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like a VR laser tag, but with a wand type deal. I don't know how the semantics would work. That's not my forte. Okay, the next question was, who's your favorite character? But we just kind of went with who's your favorite meet and greet character. Brent's answer was lame again. He said, I don't know, I like a lot of them. But I don't think he and I have ever done an actual meet and greet together. Like, I don't think he's ever done a meet and greet in Universal. Mine was Wolverine / Logan, whatever you want to call him. He's my favorite meet and greet character. Next question is, what is your favorite souvenir? And mine was my Hufflepuff robe, and Brent basically said anything Harry Potter, like a robe or a wand that's like specific to his house, or, you know, something like that. So we both had the same answer there. Next we have, what is your favorite Universal memory? And for Brent, he said his first time at Universal Orlando, because it brought him back to his childhood when he went to Universal in California. So he just kind of got to reminisce, and he got to feel like a little kid again because it brought back all those memories. Mine, I couldn't pick one. I had a couple. So I chose bringing Brent for the first time because I got to see that all happen. Bringing my dad to see the Harry Potter stuff for his first time, which when we went with my parents to Universal in November of 2017, I think that was the first time my dad's went back to Universal since I was 11, so a good 13 years ago was, I think, the last time that he had been there. So it'd been over a decade. And also, there was, in December when we went to see the Harry Potter Castle show, which I'll link up in the corner somewhere. I think it's going to end up over here, maybe. We came out just for a day and just to see the Harry Potter show. Because I was watching the Tim Tracker, because I'm always watching the Tim Tracker, and they had a video of the Harry Potter Castle show, and I cried watching that video. Like, I don't know, I get super, like, I nerd out hardcore over Harry Potter, and sorry, I have hair on me. When I saw that, I knew I had to go, because I didn't know if it was ever going to come back, and judging by the turnout, I'm sure it will, but I couldn't take that chance because I would absolutely hate myself if I missed it for its only time. So we flew out like December 12th, saw the show on December 13th, and, like, you know, went to Universal and spent the day there, flew out the 14th. So we were literally there for like a day, and just to see the show. And that was definitely one of my best memories. And then the last question, which is actually kind of a bonus question. It was supposed to be 20 questions altogether, but the last one was a two-part. This is the second part to that last one. When will you be back? And for the first time in a while, we don't actually have a date on when we're going to be back. But you can definitely be sure it's going to be before the end of the year, especially because we have our annual passes that expire in January, so we're definitely going to make it out before the end of the year is over, believe me. And that was it. That's the end of the questions. So I will see you guys later as soon as we have something worthwhile again to film, which Six Flags is open for this year again. So we'll be making some trips to Six Flags, get you guys some updates, because for some reason my Six Flags video like 2 years ago is our most watched video by far. Like it has like 4,000 views and I really don't know why. So anyways, I gotta go back. I'm supposed to be back from break now. So love you guys and I'll see you next time.
Dude, what are all these bugs?